there are no resources, and there's certain people in your company who are mentoring you, and Nepali uar pani chaina. So how do you develop that investment philosophy? And who are these early investors you started reading about, learning about, that influence your investment style?
सुरुमा त when we began 2014-15 तिर हैन अब पैसा उठ्यो बजारबाट हैन we had this new fund offering and we started to invest अब यसै पनि we were cautious because मैले पहिला पनि अलिकति पैसा गुमाइसकेको थिएँ so we started to invest cautiously अनि by luck the market started to grow हैन इन्ट्रेस्ट रेट चाहिँ बिस्तारै घटिरहेको थियो अनि यो भूकम्प आइसकेपछि चाहिँ flush of liquidity भयो त्यसपछि market started to grow because I lost money. We had this experience पहिला हैन अनि before reaching the peak हैन we started to exit हैन त्यसपछि we started to slowly share our portfolio and त्यसपछि we had some money left हैन अनि त्यसपछि अब के गर्ने भन्दाखेरिमा चाहिँ we had अलिकति confusion अनि त्यसपछि बिस्तारै यो डाउन मार्केटमा कसरी इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गर्ने भनेर चाहिँ अलिकति we started to study हैन त्यही बेलामा I started to read this investment books त्यही बेलामा I got introduced to Peter Lynch One Up on Wall Street.
Oh yes.
That was the first book I read, I think. अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ अनि त्यसमा I think he says that you need to have the stomach not the brains for this business भनेर कहीं न कहीं भन्छ उसले हैन अनि त्यसपछि यो प्राइस टु अर्निङ्स टु ग्रोथ रेशियोहरू अनि उसले भनेको कुराहरू चाहिँ इट्स नट मार्केटलाई टाइमिङ गर्नुभन्दा पनि यु निड टु नो your companies better भनेर त्यो फिलोसफीले चाहिँ हामी बिस्तारै we started to dig into companies के अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ we started to find again bargains अनि त्यसपछि again we got एउटा इन्भेस्टमेन्टको भनौँ न कस्तो खालको philosophy we started to bring into the company सुरुमा गर्दाखेरिमा चाहिँ we were just like momentum traders बजार बढिरहेछ so we were behind the momentum हैन we were picking up stocks we were selling once they were going down सुरुमा चाहिँ त्यसरी नै गरेको तर बिस्तारै चाहिँ we started to build this institutional capacity बिस्तारै बढाउँदै गयो अनि त्यसपछि we started to develop models कसरी गर्ने we started to view the market कस्तो हुन्छ अनि there is one particular business cycle सँग related जस्तै एउटा चाहिँ नेपालमा चाहिँ interest rate cycle if you look at from 2013 देखिको अहिलेसम्म now
एकदम direct correlation छ
you can even find this common stocks uncommon profit मा Phil Fisher says in the first chapter second chapter कहिले भन्छ अमेरिकामा पनि business cycles छ banking system सित related भएको मान्छेले पैसा बनाउँछ भनेर अनि there was this cycle भनेर थाहा भयो अनि then बिस्तारै I started to read these memos from Howard Marks. Howard Marks talks about the cycles ma kaha chhau ke chhau. Even if you don't know how to predict, you should know where you are in the cycle. And then we got this sense of a cycle ma yestari jando rahecha kaha ke rahecha bhanera.
Correct.
And this was more evident kaile bhandakheri 2016 ko crash bhayo ni. त्यो क्रास भएको इमिडिएटली यो मलाई जसमा लाग्छ जुलाईतिर 1880 तिर थियो अनि इट क्रास टु 1251 म्याटर अफ मन्थ्स यो डिसेम्बर जनतिर भयो हैन अनि देन राष्ट्र ब्याङ्क ह्याड दिस पोलिसी त्यतिखेर सीसीडी रेशियो 80% थियो अनि दे चेन्ज वान पोलिसी कि प्रोडक्टिभ सेक्टरमा जाने लेन्डिङ चाहिँ इट विल नट बी काउन्टेड इन यो सीसीडी भनेर आयो अनि देन अगेन द फ्ल्यास अफ लिक्विडिटी केम के अनि बजार एकैचोटि 1700 मा पुग्यो के अनि देन वान अफ दिस इम्पोर्टेन्ट फ्याक्टर हाम्रोमा चाहिँ यो लिक्विडिटी रहेछ भनेर चाहिँ इट वाज मोर एभिडेन्ट त्यतिखेर
सो राष्ट्र ब्याङ्कको पोलिसी एन्ड द लिक्विडिटी इन द मार्केट इज अ की फ्याक्टर राइट
द्याट वाज अ की फ्याक्टर त्यतिखेर चाहिँ अनि त्यो हेरेर चाहिँ अनि वी स्टार्टेड टु डेभलप इन्भेस्टमेन्ट पोलिसी कस्तो हुनुपर्छ अनि म्याक्रो फोरकास्टिङ भन्दा पनि सर्टन एस्पेक्ट अफ टप डाउन इन्भेस्टिङ चाहिँ गर्नै पर्छ अनि त्यस्तो खालको फिलोसफी भयो तर टप डाउन गर्दै भन्दैमा वी आर नट पिकिङ स्टक्स लेफ्ट राइट एन्ड सेन्टर होइन अनि त्यसपछि हामी चाहिँ म्याक्रो हेरेर चाहिँ कुन स्टेजमा छौँ साइकलको अनि वी ट्राई टु पिक स्टक्स बेस्ड अन द्याट
Okay, so it's actually very interesting, right? Even for our capital, which is a professionally managed body, right? The evolution ko kura cha ni haina. You started out by not knowing actually quite a lot about the markets, haina. You're just doing momentum trading, and you're trying to figure out market ma ke bhairacha cha, market ma kalle ke kiniracha cha, and you're buying that, right? And slowly, as you start to read books like you mentioned, Peter Lynch, Howard Marks, and these type of investors that follow garde gayeपछि you start to develop an investment philosophy, and I think that's where you're at today, right? And it's a continuous process, I'm guessing, I know.
Yeah, it's a growing process. In fact, naya मान्छेहरु आउँछ, नयाँ people share their, I don't know, we have new people coming.
Correct.
They share their experiences of पढेको पनि हुन्छ उनीहरूले.
Oh,
And as you said, we have a new CEO, उहाँको experience 20 years plus ko,
yeah.
and he shares his experiences in the capital market. So we try to evolve. It's a learning process, as you said, and knowledge accumulates. होइन यो सबै नलेजहरू हामी सेयर गरेर नै we reach to a decision अहिले.